Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can you guys hear me? I just want to confirm that first. We have Pat confirming it from Spain, I think. Fantastic, fantastic. My name is Staffan Liebeck. It is my absolute pleasure to be with you guys tonight. It is actually 10 p.m. here in Thailand right now, and we're just on the daily call to America also, where I am appreciating actually every day that it's not me having a meeting at 7 a.m. That is strength. 7 a.m. every morning. We have 10 p.m. here. What's the difference? Actually, yeah, 7 would work as fine when we are working with something like Connect. We all know that we had some things, to sort out and so on, but I also know that many of you guys know that it has been a tide turning the last days, I would want to say almost. Why? Because a lot of things are sorting themselves out. We were just jumping out of another call with Connect, with the top management and the owner also behind, discussing everything from reward plans, qualifications, the product in itself, obviously the issues that have been with signups and so on, Dubai openings, with offices and so on. And I can tell you guys, I just want to say one thing that Wright said on the call. He said, you guys never need to be worried about that nobody would get paid or things like this. We have billions behind us. Okay. And we are building something fantastic. Decentralization on the highest level is where we're going. Okay. Now, I am sure that many people are very interested about what will happen today. We have Stephen Miller, I think, with us here that will speak a little bit about these things, these fantastic and interesting updates and things that happens in Connect currently. Are you with me, Stephen, here?
I am here. Absolutely.
Brilliant. Thank you for this morning's call again. I'm thinking about you waking up early every day, basically when I go to sleep.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's kind of sixes, right? Whether we're staying up late or getting up early, we're all working tirelessly.
This is the funny
to get
thing,
things
Stephen,
done.
Because it changes for people once you are not tied to the rat race, I call it. That is normal job, where somebody's setting your schedule. Once you have your own schedule, the beauty is that you can work late if that is something that fits you. I'm a night person myself. Many people are morning persons, but I'm a night person, so I don't mind sitting 2 a.m., 3 a.m. But then it's difficult to get up and work from 4 if you're up that late. So Stephen, please go ahead and brief us on the updates and the good things happening in Connect right now.
Thank you very much. I'm going to share my screen right now. I know that there was a video that was put out yesterday, I believe. And I wanted to go through that real quick again, just for review to help you understand some of the things that have been done here.
Yes, and I saw that things have changed again a little bit there in the back office. So
yeah, just a couple improvements here. So let me share my screen here. And the goal with all of this is just to make it easier. It's to make it easier for everybody and have less areas that need to be adjusted or whatever. So if you look here, this is the same link that we had up before, the connectunited.com/sign-up-global. And when you go on here, now it shows you two different options. You still have the sign up link, and this is for anybody who has not yet gone through the front door to sign up. So you still have this sign up link right over here. And then outside of that sign up link, we added the login screen. There were some people that were trying to log in using this sign up form, I think, over and over and over again. And so that didn't work, of course, because this was just for the sign up process. But we've added now this login screen. So anyone who has already signed in can now log in. Now I'm just going to do this real quick so you can see a couple things. Now, when I log in, and if I go into the system, if in the very beginning when you're signing up, there are the different forms that need to be signed and initialed. We know that there have been some people that have had some trouble signing and initialing those, and it got stopped in the process. So we've added, if you go up to the username up at the very top and click on that, it'll open up this dashboard. Okay. Inside this dashboard, there are a number of things, but here on the sign affiliate agreements, if you click on that, that will start that whole process. For anyone who maybe got stuck in the process and needs to go through it again, it's all accessible right now, right there in their back office. And as soon as that's done, of course, if they go through the complete system, those nodes will then be able to be assigned. Here, if they haven't set up their green account, they can do it directly from here too. Just click on that link. And then over here, if they need to link their green account, they can do it here. Now, those options are still available inside of the app, just like they were before. So if I go back up here and click into the main page, the main login page, once you logged in. Oh, let me go back here. Sorry. I click on my name. And then let's see here. Yeah. So anyway, so again, right there.
Yeah. So it's actually taken away, Stephen, my app.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. I think that was an accident. We'll add that back in right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think if you click on my balance, it'll pull up.
Yes, it does. It goes that way. It goes into, and or you can go to the nodes if you want.
My balance, my vault, or any of that will take you here as well.
Exactly.
But that got removed for some reason. We'll put that back on. But then click on account again. You can still link your accounts here just like you were before, and that whole process is still there to link those accounts also. So I wanted to show that first off, just to show everybody that if you were having problems, or if you had anybody that was having an issue getting all the documentation signed, if they got stopped in that process at all, that's now there's now an easier way to get back in and do that again.
I think, Stephen, also it's very, very good in general to have all in one wrap up there. It makes things easier to find for people.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, the second thing that I wanted to touch on, and this has been, I know I've had several conversations with individuals over the last several months as we've been helping with this whole integration and getting people onboarded the right way. There was some confusion around the droids and what droids, whether you could bundle those droids for qualification, or you could bundle those droids actually to get a block bot. And I'm really happy to announce that we've listened, although we were very, I felt that we had communicated one thing. What was understood was a little bit different amongst some of the different groups. So what we're going to be doing is anybody who has purchased 80 droids or more will be bundled into block bots. And so I wanted to let you know that. So for anybody who has purchased 80 droids or more, for every 80 droids, those will be now they will be bundled into block bots. This was a big decision to make. It wasn't one that we wanted to. It's not one that we wanted to make for any one individual or one specific group. It's one that we wanted to make sure that we could do across the board, Stephen, for everybody.
Stephen, Aaron here. Hello. So this means if I was purchasing 4 packages of $500 before, I would have purchased a $2,000 package, right?
That is correct. And so this is the neat part, is all of you here that have done that are going to be grandfathered into the old pricing, basically. And that's we wanted to make sure that we, again, at the end of the day, we're going to grow this, and we're going to grow this really big, and we are going to be the largest blockchain community in the world.
Absolutely.
And I knew that there was some confusion there because it had been communicated to me. And so regardless of why or who or how, it doesn't really matter. We just wanted to make sure that that we got everybody in and got that all cleared up because I want everyone to be able to focus. And I know that was a sticking point for some individuals. So now we're going to be able to focus, get everybody those droids. And
I believe it's a small price to pay, Stephen, compared to what the result is. So I hope everybody understood this now, that if you have bundled 80 or more droids into your account, so for each and every 80 correct, Stephen, you will have a node.
So you will see those droids be removed and be replaced with block bots. Okay, again, 80 per block bot. And so you will see that happen. I believe we'll be able to get that done between now and Monday. And then speaking of between now and Monday, we are also going to be launching the Win blockchain by Monday. And so it's been a long time coming. One of the biggest things that we've been wanting to do and trying to do is set up the system so no human hands need to touch it. So there's no involvement. So that runs based on the smart contract technology that we've been talking about for a long time here. And I've been told that should be done and ready today, but I'm telling everybody that it will be done and ready by Monday so that we can make sure that we test a few things and get that all prepared. What that means is for all new sales. And now, of course, all grandfathered kind of positions and all the things that are coming in right now, those have already been paid out commissions. But for any new sales that have come in, anybody that's come in and purchased a BlockBot switch or a BlockBot Blue or any other bundles potentially, all of those will be paid out and will be reconciled, and the system will be ready to then send that out through the Connect Pay app on Monday. And so we are extremely excited. What this means, and just so you all understand what this means, is that people will be able to run starting on Monday. One of the other big things about this that we have gone back and forth on, there's two other aspects to this, just so that you understand. One of those is the Connect affiliate link. There have been some problems I've heard in that working appropriately the way that it's supposed to. We are going to be doing some final reconciliations over the weekend on that link. If there's anybody that there's question on, just so that you're aware, those are going to be held aside. It's not going to be lost or gone or anything, but those commissions will be held aside until we can reconcile those. So if the commissions run on Monday and you see something that's missing that should be there, it's okay. No fear, no worries. Those funds, those commissions are going to be held aside in a separate bucket so that we can reconcile that for anybody that maybe they signed up and their link didn't work and maybe it went direct to the company for some weird reason or whatever. We don't want any of those, just so you understand. We want you to have that. And so we are going to be setting those aside in case that some of those kind of one-off situations happen. And then the other part about that is we are working also right now on integrating an organization or Win blockchain viewer, which right now, which right now isn't there. But what you will see inside of Connect Pay and inside of the BlockBot report are the sales that have happened. You'll see your commission based on that sale. What you won't see on Monday yet is an organization viewer. Okay, so that is coming. All of the information is still there. And again, those that have purchased or made sales, you'll be able to see those specific sales, absolutely. But the information for your entire organization or the Win blockchain and kind of the positioning of the different individuals and your friend chain, that will be coming a little bit later. So we are still working on that right now.
Even this is brilliant. Thank you for the many updates now. For the people, just to summarize. The problem, I see the smiling faces from Manuel, for example, from Pascal, all these worries what we have had for many months, basically they were for nothing, because the promise what Mr. Wright Thurston gave us and Mr. Miller, we will build it and we will build it. So there is a lot of worry in between what makes your life really damn hard. There's nothing else to say. It makes you damn hard. It's your own thought. So we have solved this now once forever. These droids, these many packages of droids are considered as one node. So everybody happy. Think about if you would save this energy in worrying about this, in building other people, then you would have here 10 more people in the, I'm the networker here talking, because I also had the same issue with hundreds of droids and nodes, but all is going the good way now. So I close this case. We can be so happy that that we have now clarity in this, and 1st of February will be the date where we start. So there is now a few days. What Mr. Steven announced us, don't panic. I repeat it 100 times. Don't panic if they're missing $50 or $100. The world will not collapse for this. There will be some issues. Yes, there will be.
Always.
One eye, close this eye, it will be solved. Same as this with the droids. And we're gonna build the biggest decentralized network all over the world, but only with the attitude, closing one eye, closing the other eye, and opening it the next day. Okay, guys?
And something, Aaron and Stephen, that I think is worth mentioning about, and I wanna thank Stephen for also fighting for what is fair and so on. We've been discussing a lot about qualifications for the rewards plan. We have also been discussing about, like Aaron said, the reward plan will be started, and obviously what we haven't realized, I think before, that was pointed out again by the owner, right, is that this is actually a blockchain, rewards plan also, which means that if the community don't like it in the future, the community can change it. And
Stefan, again, this means there is not one almighty boss who will say, I take this 30% profit for me. No. Even there is something not paid out, it goes back in the blockchain.
Into the pool.
This will be an unstoppable line. What we were creating a few months ago, it will be unstoppable because it's one line, it's one blockchain, and there is the decentralized community who will together twist the compensation plan if needed. So when we go live, I know some of you will panic. Oh, I don't like. Relax. Over the next month, we will know what to fine tune, left, right, up, down, but don't panic. The magic is in remaining calm. We can tell it, Stephen, you know it more than all of us. With Mr. Bright Thurston, we have a superpower behind. There's literally a superpower in terms of financial resources. This ship will not sink. This goes straight to the moon and above, but only with the attitude in not panicking. I know my German friends, I consider myself also German because I have mother language German. I know it's in our genes to immediately freak out and in our genes to see the mistake before all the others see it. I know, but please close the eye and know it is not the final state. We will together modify the compensation plan and get it in the right. And you know what? But will we be perfect? Maybe never. But this doesn't play any role. We will anyway win the market because we will be better than the rest. But nobody will be perfect ever. It will always be people who like, who dislike. But please, when we start, don't send to the support, I don't like this. Don't send to your upline, I don't like this, I don't like this. We know, we also certain things we don't like. But we move in one group, in one team, and we will adjust everything. Right, Stephen?
Yeah, that's right. So
can we speak a little bit about or when do you think is the right moment to speak about the qualifications? Because I think this compensation plan is very simple, guys, to work.
Yeah, I think let's talk about that on Monday once everything is launched. We can kind of go through all of the updates of what's launched. And I say Monday, we might want to do. I think Monday should probably be fine. We could do Monday.
Tuesday at the normal call then.
Or let's do Tuesday. That might be best just so we can make sure it's all tested. But we'll send out communications, friends. If you look inside of Connect Insider, there will always be updated communications there. I know that we've sent some up. Some of those communications that are there right now are that Digger. I know what we've been talking about is Digger has been changed. The name has been changed to Element. And that you'll see some announcements about that inside of Connect. So just pay attention to that. We are going to be launching that. My hope is that commissions will be done even sooner. And then we'll be launching that here shortly. As a matter of fact, I was hoping that we would be able to get commissions out before that's launched, but they're really anxious to get that launched really quick here, and so that might come out a couple of days before commissions. But either way, we'll get that figured out. And on Tuesday,
a little bit go through this. What we spoke about this soft launch or whatever with the new nodes, how it will.
Correct. So we'll talk about all of that on Tuesday.
On Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
So there is coming a lot of good things, guys. There, the last month when we explained the compensation plan, we did not know a few things. So we were speaking before. Shall we speak about the compensation plan today? Because we promised it. I am not dumb. I didn't forget it, what I promised. But believe me, it makes sense that we have the parts together, that we are 90% or 95% okay. And like Stephen Miller said, we will do this on Tuesday. During the weekend, there will be, today, there will be a few announcements. I heard, right? But Mr. Wright said there will be a fantastic announcement the next 40 or 24 hours. So there's really something moving on in the entire universe. And we don't forget, we are working on the opening of Dubai, office, seat, office representation and everything. This will be awesome. And I cannot promise yet, but we wish to do an opening in March in Dubai, a ceremony where we invite people, where people can qualify. The details we need to discuss, but this should be something where we can, once we start the button, that we do a opening ceremony where we have some beautiful connect shirts for everybody, you know, where we start the network from its origin. We need something physical on our physical body. We will have the metaverse of Gala and everything presented. Guys, what I was told already from Wright, it's unbelievable what will be in our showroom in Dubai, in our showroom universe. We will have really artificial intelligence. We will have all the green nodes on the screens with green node, blue element switch. We will have, if somebody goes in, he will feel, man, I am in the universe. I'm in the future. He goes in and he will love us. And all is this what should motivate you to continue to have this patient, because we are not yet perfect. We will never be perfect, but it's your decision to panic or to support and grow together with us.
And now this is good. You said support, because what I want you guys to do, I'm getting a lot of questions here in the chat. Please contact the help desk for these things with, you know, with moving over and getting your droids assigned in Connect and so on, because we can help you best to get it more efficiently done. So you communicate with us. We have Antti and Henry helping out. So send in the issue and be specific, you know, send in your ID, your name, your full name, email address, and Connect ID and so on. So the guys can help you, because this is very important, you know, so they can get the right information.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. Look who I have here next to me is Henry. And
Henry, yes.
I have here with me basically the heads of our support. Here they are working hard. They're under the control of Staffan. So he's 20 hours working. So they have a tough life, 20 hours days.
I tell you a story about this actually, that so you guys understand how dedicated these guys are. I asked Antti, I think it's 2 days ago, I asked him to go and check something and send me something, and I'm getting a message in my phone. It's like this, and I said, what is wrong with you? And he's, yeah, you know, I was running up the stairs here in the hotel to get to the computer. And I said, Antti, I haven't asked you to run to the computer. I asked you to get it for me when you can. But that is how dedicated, and I know also the people that works with us and Stephen have seen it also, you know, that we have a great response. But bear in mind, guys, one ticket is enough for, what do you say, Henry and Antti? You do not need to remind on it.
Yeah, one ticket is enough. We are getting hundreds of messages in there, and we will answer for all of them. But sometimes it takes time. Even we don't know everything.
Yes.
Fantastic. Very good, guys. Super. So bear in mind that Rome was not built in one day. We all know this story. We had now this many months of more motivation. I fully agree. We have motivation. Of course, we need motivation. If you don't have money, you need motivation. But the times will change. Money will be our future motivation, the guys. I tell you, and make your story. Prepare your story to tell to people. This is your golden goose, okay? This is your golden egg. Your story, how you went in this battle the last month together, and create your story, and then attack the market, because there's nothing in this industry what comes close to what we have. We will blast the market, but with respect, with the feet on the ground. We don't have to badmouth about anybody. Even some companies would deserve it, but we will write history in network marketing, guys. We have Stephen Miller, his team, we have Bright Thurston behind. It is unbeatable, and it's worth to go through it. And even these droids are solved now. Manuel, I see you more happy than ever before. Okay, but don't let your future depend from a few droids. I tell you, don't let your future depend. We will have so many nodes coming, and we will have nodes coming where the very beginning will be our purchase of the packages. Don't be too picky for the small things, because big money needs a big vision. If you limit yourself on $5.50, good luck. You will have a $5.50 brain to break in order to have more. Okay. So this is all from my side. I give the word back to you, Stefan, and Stephen. Actually,
I just want to say a few things before I let Stephen on and he can wrap it up. I want to say the following, that what I have realized in the last months and so on, you know, and also especially in the last weeks with getting to know more Bright Thurston, you know, getting to know Stephen Miller more, getting to know all of the people that comes, you know, Ali, all of the people from Connect and so on, is that, you know, these guys will not give up. That's one thing that is certain. And these guys, they are very serious about building the biggest decentralized community on the planet. And I believe in it. And also the compensation plan, people tend to complicate things. And, you know, we're speaking about, we're going to go through it then and then. But honestly, guys, it is very simple. You get on board, you switch on your nodes or your droids or whatever you happen to have. Make sure to get more of them. Invite people to do the same, and the rest takes care of itself. That is how simple it is. It is an extremely simple compensation plan and a very rewardable compensation plan for the big guys also. Okay. And it also incentivizes people to get more and more computing power over time. This is the right company to be in. And this is the right product of the year of 2022 and beyond. Because it's all about value creation. That's how I see it. And the right people behind and the right intentions is the number one to have. And compliance is the key. And with the American company, with the compliance in place, because every time we speak about something, it always boils down to, are we allowed to do this and still be compliant? If yes, and it makes sense, let's do it. So that's all from me today. And we will obviously speak on Saturday again in the next Zoom. And Stephen, do you have something more for today?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a whole lot more to add than what's already been said. Today, we wanted to just get down to the nuts and bolts of what's happened. You guys know that I love, you know, personal motivation and thought. And the reason why, it's not just because of the fluff, it's because of what Aaron said before. If you get your mind state right, you start to create what you really want. There will always be challenges that need to be overcome, and we've had several that we've talked about, and we're overcoming them. It's taken some more time than we thought it was going to take, but we're overcoming the challenges. And you know, there's a solution for everything. And as the more of you that we have contributing your positive thought, your energy, your good and hard work, the faster and better this is going to grow. And so I'm really excited about it. But we're going to have a really awesome weekend. We're going to get a lot of new things accomplished and done and rolled out. And come Tuesday, we're going to have a really fun call on Tuesday. I'm excited about it.
I have one more question that is important because people are asking it here. Am I correctly assuming then also that when these are opening, they open for sales, all of these also through Connect, these different nodes?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so that's,
I mean, it's already open. I mean, right now people can already purchase and sell right now. That's already happening. But we've kind of been holding off. A lot of people have been holding off, I think, just because of being able to see the commissions in the back end and the Connect Pay portion. So that will be launched. We'll go over that on Tuesday. We'll show it, and so people will be able to see that in their back offices as well. And yeah, then it's go time. Same thing with the affiliate links. I believe that's already been fixed. There were some issues that we saw, but that was fixed yesterday. And so that should be functioning the way it's supposed to also. But yeah, we'll go over and review all that on Tuesday.
Yes. So thank you guys I really want to thank you also, Stephen, you know, actually utmost you and Bright Donor, obviously, for also your dedication, because I know that it went so far. So even, you know, some people from Connect said that, you know, let's pay everybody back and everybody on board, you know, in their own, you know, way. And so guys that listens into this, you know, That is how dedicated this company is. They don't want our money. They want to make money with us. And that's the interesting thing with it. So thank you for that, Stephen, you know, all your hard work and dedication. And also Aaron, love you, bro. See you soon. And all the rest of you guys on the call here, love you all. Let's climb together to the top and beyond.
Let's do it.
Bye-bye. Have a good
Thank you.
evening. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.